So I've just got out of the gym earlier, about an hour ago. So I've gone in there. I was working out. Then I look in the mirror and I saw this girl walk by, and she looked at me in the mirror. You know, uh, she looked and she was walking by, and it was like a 5 second window. That my brain was processing, and it was the girl that one of the client, and she liked my work, and last time I did her nails, and she say, every time she come in, she want me to do her nails, but she always get unlucky because she get other people to do her nails. So we had a really good conversation last time we did, and you know, uh, I I kind of like her, and I saw her this morning at the gym, and she looked at me, and she walked by as we walked by, and I looked at her in the mirror also, but I ignored her because I was nervous. Ah, I act like I didn't know her, and I just kept doing my things, and that's just the story of my life right there. You know, I never take shots, never. Uh, and now I'm just left with regret. Again, just like every other times. Uh, so I just wanna let it put it out there. Maybe one day it'll be useful for someone, so they don't you know have to go through what I'm going through. Yeah, I'm being dramatic again, but I was thinking about not just about that, but just like everything I do. Not just like because I didn't ask her out or saying hi to her this morning. It's that everything, like you miss 100% of all the shot that you didn't take or shoot. I always let my self-limited belief get the best of me every single time. And here I am, always looking back to the past with regrets, and you know thinking I wish I could have done it differently. And lately I've been thinking about death a lot, and it's really bring out the urgency of just life and the time we have here on earth. We like to think that this life is the life we have. We still have a lot of time left, or like we still have another chance, or we can just do that tomorrow, or I'll do that thing next time. I'll change next time tomorrow. I'll start quitting eating junk food tomorrow or another day, but not today, not now. And that's how I've been living my life, really. And it's quite tough, to be honest, to to look back and wishing things could have been different, or or I wish I could have done those things differently. But nothing I can change now. All I have in control is now and tomorrow and the day after. Yet I still dwelling on the past, and it's really dictate how I live my life. And when it's come to death, you know, like if I'm gonna die tomorrow, next week, or next year, like all the things that I've done now, won't matter. What the hell does matter? Cause I'll be somewhere else or disappear or not even in exist. So why any of this matter? It's like we'll live literally, if you zoom out the Earth from the universe, we're like a little piece of sand, and we like to make it seem like we're the center of the universe, but we're not really, right? So even if I try to talk to that girl this morning, or even try to ask her out, and she say no, what the hell does it matter? Yeah, it's gonna hurt a little, but I think it's hurt more thinking that you know thinking that things could have worked out, the way I wanted, but I was too scared to take the shot. I was too afraid to take that fate, the leap of fate. And sorry for always being so dramatic and you know so negative on this podcast. And I didn't think I was gonna make another episode. I feel like, well, I wasn't gonna, well, I mean, that's the reason why I'm not having the mic on, because, you know, I'm just gonna record this so I can just listen to it later when you know, grown old, laying on my deathbed, and I can just listen and look back to the things I didn't do, looking back and think of the stories I'm gonna be telling my grandkids, and I have nothing to tell them because I did not take the shots. I did not take any shots, and yeah, it is like the saying, you know. One second, let me squeeze my brains out. I'm getting brain frost. If you want, breathe out with me. Get some fresh air into your lungs and breathe in out slowly and slowly. All I'm saying is that I don't want to die with regrets. I don't want to be growing old, looking back, and have nothing to show for it. I don't want to live a mediocre life, and yet that's how I've been living all my life. And guess where it's got me? Sorry for the background noise. I'm on my way driving to work, and I just had a lot in mind, and I just need to let it out because it's hurt. It's hurt to think of the things you could have done, but you never done it. It hurts to think of where you could have been, but all you did was just dwelling onto the past, just keep on putting yourself down, and guess where you are here? Guess where you go now? Yes, I'm talking to myself right now, like a crazy person. I know. Despite the numerous amount of times I told myself that, try to get out of your comfort zone. Say hi to that girl that you like. Ask her out. You know, even just casual. You know, hanging out, grab a coffee or something. But I never did. I never did. Today is the New Year, Lunar New Year. You know, the year of the snake. Yesterday, my my brother-in-law, he went and talked to me, and then he was saying, you know, usually guys at my age, around in their 20s, and during this, New Year's, they'll be hanging out with chicks and having fun, going to parties, and just living out their 20 life, young, wild, and free, just 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 having fun and living life. Yeah, and and I didn't reply. I I was like, yeah, mm-hmm. And I didn't I didn't really have an answer for it. You know, maybe I'm just fucking this. I don't know. I'm just I'm just a mess. Really, it's it's all my life. I've been living my life based on other people's expectation, and for the past few years, ever since I graduated college, and I did not take that career offer to be an engineer. Yeah, it's good money, but that's not what I wanted. Even now, I still not where I wanted. But it's really, you know, pushed me down into this rabbit hole, thinking that I'm not good enough because I did not live up to their expectation, or being the person they want me to be. But is it really matter? Really? Is it, in the end of the day, we all gonna die? And that's what I've been thinking about for the past few days. I'm gonna die soon or later. But none of the things that I do now will matter. Even if um, uh, I become a successful, a successful CEO, or making millions of dollars. Would it matter in the end once I die? You know, like even if the, the opinions of these people think about, like all the things you get what I'm saying. All the noise that prevent us from doing the things we want to do, or things like that, or any of it, anything. Nothing matters once you die, and why not? Why not take the chance to do what you like and live it and get out of your comfort zones and ask that girl next time you see her, or take a chance on yourself instead of trying to live for other people. Yeah, that's pretty good advice for myself this morning. I'm sure I got a lot of work on. And again, I apologize for the background noise. You know, maybe try to lower the volume. That might help. But thank you for being here today, and I hope you will have a good day, and I hope I will see you on the next one. Hopefully, if I make another one, I will.